Ready. Hi, Mr. Christian.
Hi, how's it going?
Terrific. Hey, I see you have... Is that your pet?
No, this is Whitney. She's a guide dog.
She's a guide dog?
Yeah, guide dogs are special dogs. They're not just your typical dog.
Uh-huh.
You look at her right now. She's at attention. She's waiting for me to give her a command.
Oh.
Do you know how to tell the difference between a guide dog and a regular dog?
No.
Well, guide dogs will have this harness on. This is a harness right here. I hold on to this as I'm walking with her. I just hold on to it, and she can guide me around to tell me whether to walk left, right, or stop.
But how does she know which direction you want to go?
Oh, I have to tell her. I can give her hand signals like left, right, forward, and I can give foot when I use certain foot positions. When I want to turn left, I will put a foot closer to her nose like this. I will walk this way, and that tells her I want, without having to say too much. Or if I want to stop, I just give her a command, a halt command.
Okay.
Halt. Or if I want to turn right, I'll let her take a little bit of a lead, like half a step in front of me, and I kind of turn a little bit with my wrist. A lot of it's done with the wrist too. So left, right, and halt. Sorry about that.
Almost like a steering wheel.
Oh, totally. One-handed steering wheel.
What a cool dog.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it took a lot of training.
Oh, for both of us, actually.
Oh, you mean you had to be trained too?
Yes, yes. Yeah, they had to train me how to eat out of the dog bowl and everything.
My fifth graders are going to love that.
Okay. Well, it's really hard to get it off your nose when, never mind. But, yeah, Whitney went through a lot of training. She lived with puppy raisers for 1 whole year. And then after puppy training, they go to the guide dog school where they actually train the dogs to be guides. And that's about 3 to 4 months. Amazing, huh?
Wow.
3 to 4 months. Yes, they train the dogs. They have to go through rigorous training. They weed out the dogs that can't cut it. And most of the dogs don't make it for one reason.
Wow.
Being distractible. It's sort of like being a student in class.
Yeah.
You know, the kids that, when they can be around a lot of noise and they can still do their work.
Yeah.
They're not distractible. Okay? Whitney is like that. She's not distractible. So, and that comes from a lot of discipline, meaning she has to exercise that a lot. So when I'm walking with her harness on, I don't let her get distracted. We're working. Like right now, she would really love to come over and give you a big fat kiss. But right now she knows that she's got her harness on, and I don't let her get distracted. Now, if I was to let go of the harness and not really care about it, and she just wander off, she would kind of lose some of her training, and she'd be distractible. The reason why that's really important is because when I'm walking down the street, or if I'm walking somewhere with her, and I have her harness in my hand, when I have that harness on and I'm holding on to it, I have to have faith she's not going to be distracted. Because if she sees you and she knows that she likes you a lot, and we're walking down the street, you know what she's going to do? She's going to go, I ought to just veer over, or I ought to get a quick kiss or a scratch on the behind. So she's going to be distracted for maybe a moment, which is enough time for me to walk into a parked car or a street sign. I can give you a laundry list of all the things I've run into. But you know what she does is she avoids them by not being distracted. She walks around them. So when I'm walking, like, watch this, okay? Okay. If I tell her, there's a couple commands that are really cool, okay?
Okay.
One thing is, if I tell her forward, and I'll tell her halt. Ready? Forward. Okay. And halt. Okay. Moving right.
Okay, and I moved over.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes like it really matters, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Whitney over there. Okay. And I'm going to tell her to find the door. That's really important because most people who can't see very well, when we go to the mall, we go to some restaurant, we go places, sometimes it's hard to find the door. And part of our training, we talked about having a lot of training, right? Yes. Well, when the guide dog is trained and they have all their training, then they invite us to come to school to train with the dogs for a month, 28 days. What they do is they train us to train the dogs to do what we want them to do for us. We customize the dog. So we have to work on certain things like find the stairs. I deal a lot with stairs, escalators, elevators, and doors. So I tell her, and trash cans too. I'll say find the. So I say find the and then trash can. Watch this. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come over here, and I'm just going to stand right here. And I'm going to tell Whitney. Now, if she sees something that is an obstacle in my way, she's going to tell me. She's going to tell me that there's something in the way by stopping, and it's my job to figure out why she stopped.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what she does right here. Because this might be too close, or she might squeak by pulling you really far to the left. Whitney, find the door. Good girl. When you find the door. She wants to go home, I think. And she can say, I found the door. Hey, look, we're at the door. That's pretty cool, especially if we go somewhere. That's really cool, especially if we go somewhere, I'm on my own, and I want to, leave, right?
That's awesome.
It's also very cool whenever I need to find a trash can. I say, find the trash can. You want to know how it's done?
Yes.
Okay. What they do is they take a clicker. It's a little device, like 99 cents at the 99-cent store. You just push on it, it goes click.
Okay.
Okay. And what they do is they take the dog, and they say, let's say we want the dog to find this door right here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say, black labs are very food motivated. They're motivated by food. Okay.
Okay.
So what you do is you go, Whitney, and then you get her to come to the door, and you click. You give her food. Click. Give her food. She goes, oh, I like this game. He's clicking. That means it's like a slot machine that just never stops giving you food, right? You keep winning.
Okay.
She goes, okay, I'm going to play this game. So then what I'll do is I'll take Whitney, and I'll take her, and I'll have her come to the door, and then she comes, and I click. As soon as she gets right to the door, and I give her food, we do it again. And then I might do it from a few steps back. Maybe I won't do it from here. I'll maybe step back here, and I'll get her to walk to the door. As soon as she gets to the door, I'll go click right when she does what I want her to do. And then after a while, I'll say, find the door. And then she's going to learn that find the door is this door. And I give her food. And after a while, I don't have to give her the food. I say, find the door.
Awesome.
Pretty cool.
That is way cool. Thank you, Mr. Christian.
You're welcome.
Can I, let me see what.
By the
ahead.
way,
Yes.
she has her harness on, huh?
Yeah, she has her harness on.
Yeah, she's very calm. Look at that.
She's very calm.
Yes, what a good dog.
That's
But
a
watch
perfect
this.
dog.
Can I take her harness off? She's a little bit of a spaz.
Okay. You mean it changes when you take the harness off?
Oh, yes. She's a guide dog. She's
So
dog.
she gets to be a regular dog?
Totally.
Oh, let me see.
Okay.
Show me.
But the important thing is
Yes.
that when people want to pet her,
Yes.
when she has this on, I say no. You know why? Because I want her to maintain this training.
Okay.
Okay?
So if I see someone with a dog and that has that harness on it, I should look with my eyes and think to myself, wow, that's really cool, instead of running up and petting it.
And you know what? Sometimes, if I'm not in a big hurry, I like it when people ask me before they just start reading. Some people just do that, hoping I won't see. That really is.
That's rude, huh?
That's totally uncool.
Okay.
And I'll say, that was really, and I'll say something not very nice sometimes.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure my students know that.
Please.
Never touch a dog that has the harness on.
But you know what I do?
Yes.
When people ask me, they'll say, can I pet your dog? If I've got a moment, I'll say, you know what? Sure, just one moment. So, takes a second here. Take the harness off. And I'll say, okay, Whitney, good girl. Okay, Whitney. Uh-oh. Okay, Whitney. Oh, boy.
Oh, my
boy.
gosh.
Yeah, so, Whitney. Whitney. Oh, boy, yes. Oh, there's trash over there, and Mommy. Oh.
Aunt Lori, one thing I told kids,
Yes.
I put it in kids' terms so that you can video it,
Yes.
is that Whitney's job is to keep Keith safe.
Okay.
And if you distract her while she's on harness, then you're distracting her from keeping him safe. And that was just a good way for the kids to understand that we want to make sure that she keeps him safe, and we shouldn't distract them.
Okay. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot, and I hope my friends do too. Whitney, I'll see you later. She just seems like just a regular old dog.
She is.
What a cool dog.
Look at that.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Christian.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.